Hello, everybody. Looks like Lent's coming around again, and we're preparing to participate in this year's Caritas Project Compassion. Our diocese has always been very generous, and this was seen particularly during the difficult times of COVID. This year, the theme is for all future generations. It comes from the Genesis story of Noah's Ark, when God makes a covenant with the people and animals for all future generations. God now asks us to think of those who will come after us. I had an experience when I was a very young fella of my grandfather who first moved out to the farm, got the bit of land, it was bare, built a little farmhouse, and it was still bare. But he went and planted all these trees around, and he must have spent ages waiting for them to grow. And would they ever grow? It just started with nothing, but he was looking towards the future. So I got to inherit that. So when I was a young fella, I had a beautiful house, farmhouse I lived in, surrounded with all these beautiful trees. And even in the middle of the drought, it was beautiful green and the shade was all around there. Thank you very much to my grandfather who planted those trees many years ago for future generations. He never saw the fruit of all those trees, but I did. So there's an example of how we look to the future, and we look to the future in things like that, but also future generations. The faith is important too, and that's something we pass on to future generations, our faith as well. The Project Compassion stories show people building up their lives and community for all future generations. Now, there's a challenge. How can we do that for our communities and those who will come after us? This year, each school will reflect on this question and then decorate a pot and plant it as a plant that can be enjoyed by people and creatures. For example, your bees and butterflies and creepy crawlies in the garden in the future. Its blessing by the local priest will be an opportunity for parishes and schools to share their ideas and commitments to learn and support Project Compassion. I'd like to thank you all for participating in this year's Project Compassion, because part of being a Christian is to care for others. God bless you all.